Hey guys, Dave and Lynn here. We just played Walking Dead, the All-Out War from Mantic. This is out of print, but it's a really fun game. I bought a ton of terrain and stuff to use with it. It's The Walking Dead, the comic book and graphic novel. The characters in it, the faces are from there. They're not from the television show. That way they don't have to pay royalties to the actors. But there's quite a good selection of figures out there. And of all the main characters you would want and stuff, so that's kind of cool. Game plays fast. It's a lot of fun, especially if you have good terrain. What did you think of it since this was your first time playing? I've played this about 6 times so far.
Okay, I'm unfamiliar with either the TV show or the comic book. I have to generally, it's a zombie movie. You're being attacked by zombies. Society has collapsed and you have to survive somehow. And got 5 characters, all with different abilities, and I was able to work in their skills. You know, the guy who was a really good shot was able to shoot up the place until he ran out of ammunition. And we had a couple good melee people, and of course they were beating up zombies and stuff like that. And Dave just wore me down. I think he lost only one.
Yeah,
and,
we were playing human versus human, but with zombies on the board too, that could attack whoever's near them.
Because first we had to deal with the zombies, and they knocked off a few people and reduced a few. And actually, it went pretty smoothly. The only complaint I'd have is that if you move into contact for melee, you have to wait another phase. To me, I like the idea you move into contact for melee and then you fight it out right then and there. So,
yeah, I get what you're saying. I think the reason they do that is because then it gives a chance for some walkers to enter melee if they're within the kill zone and stuff. If you do it right away, then you'll have melee, and then the walker will move in and you do melee again. This way there's just each grouping of figures that's having melee, they just have to roll once. And you can have 3-way melees in this too, where my human's fighting his human, and then there's a walker that moves into the mix too, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So, basically, I think the only problem I was thinking, what makes it good at this level, I had only 5 characters. I was able to manage it. I think I could handle like 10 or 12, but after that it became hairy.
Well, that's why I made my own zombie rules for mass combat. This, you're right, about 10 characters per side is about the most that you could manage. Anything more than that would be unwieldy. But yeah, one of the things I like about this is you can run out of ammo very easily. Like if you roll a headshot, then you roll to see if you run out of ammo. And also there's things like unreliable weapons. Like you might find this pistol sitting in a puddle and it's been sitting there for 6 months, so it probably is unreliable. So when you fire it, you'll roll afterwards to see if it jammed. And if it did, then you can't use it for the rest of the game. So that's kind of cool. And most of all the scenarios I've played are focused on picking up supplies, which is kind of like what would actually happen in the show and stuff. They're constantly looking for food and stuff, so that gives them a reason that they're out and about moving around. Okay. But overall, I think it's really good. If you're going to play like 3 figures to 10 figures per side, I think the game works great. Any more than that, yeah, you're going to want to use another rule set for mass combat. But so do I recommend it? Hell yeah. Even though you can only get it on the used market. I mean, I paid like $40 or $45 for this with free shipping. And then the boosters for the characters, as you probably saw in my last video, I got a bunch of those. I think I paid like $17.99 for each of those boosters, which is actually less than retail's. Miniature Market has a bunch of the boosters still. On eBay, they're trying to charge crazy prices for a lot of this stuff, but hopefully people aren't paying that. But would you recommend it?
Yeah, I'd recommend it.
All right, that's all we got, guys. Have a good one.